so much more. Plus, get V-Bucks with every purchase. Remember, V-Bucks is free money. So don't miss out. Visit any Benny's location countrywide on Tuesday, November 18th. Drum up some savings this massive season with the Drumming Deals one-day sale event only at Benny's. Quality and savings.
Enhanced service and faster sickness benefit claim processing are at your fingertips with SSB's healthcare feature accessible via the My Social Security self-service portal. Your convenience during illness is key. Now your doctor can certify your period of illness and your employer can confirm your employment details digitally, eliminating the need to visit our office. But wait, it gets better. You can also review the medical certificate provided by your doctor in your My Social Security account, along with real-time processing updates, keeping you informed. To ensure a smooth process, always review your electronic medical certificate before you hit submit. Upon submission, your employer is notified via email of your claim submitted to SSB and must respond within 48 hours for your claim to be automatically processed. For more information, check out our guides on our website and YouTube pages. Social Security at your fingertips.
Sea una persona ocupada o atrapada en el tráfico, o que tenga una circunstancia adversa o muy exigente, la tensión se acumula y lo estresa. El estrés ataca a todos en cualquier momento, a cualquier edad. El estrés es un asesino. Es mejor estar vivo que muerto, así que visite la farmacia de Freetown para obtener opciones.
Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Qué puedo hacer para usted hoy?
Estoy bien estresado.
Ok, tengo una pastilla que te va a ayudar, ¿ok? Que toma una de eso al día, para 10 días, y va a estar bien después, ¿no?
Ok. Farmacia Freetown, carretera 28 Freetown, donde estás mejor vivo que muerto. Farmacia Freetown, teléfono 22 32 87 6.
We continue to celebrate diversity and embrace our vibrant cultural heritage. Happy Garifuna Settlement Day from BEL. Gundala Hafedo Garina Guhamaye Belize Electricity Limited.
When Shell V-Power flows through your engine, confidence flows through you. Choose the fuel that 100% cleans critical engine parts and keeps your engine performing like new.
This is WUB Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes. We apologize. There was a slight miscommunication, a glitch, and as a result, we were just abruptly pulled off the air for that 5 minutes or so. But we hope that we haven't lost our audience and that you are back and we are engaged in conversation, useful conversation. Thank Dean Flowers for his input just now. He is the president of the PSU and he is in the circle right where the information travels. So we always listened exactly when he calls because he's always making a fish from river bottom, as we like call it, report. Welcome, caller. Welcome.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my brother. Long time we not talk, man. How are you?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. EX are pain, they get older.
All right, good. We all got that.
I still have to get up and go earn my keep.
Indeed, indeed, yes.
In life, Nuri, what you earn, you keep. What you have taken shall be taken away from you. You remember that quote?
I remember that. Yes, sir.
Nuri, the situation with Mr. Amai. You see, in a life, what has been done to that Steve Adore, he always hurt me, you know. He hurt me. When our brother, I look right for our next brother. After you take bread out of your mouth, I look right for the brother and so on to find something else to do. Like, you don't got no conscience, no mind. You want to tell my brother that instead of try work with the Steve Adore, I say, man, make we see how could get maybe a half of the down there to earn my living. Because that Steve Adore got a family for mine. You have to get conscience. And remember this world, you know. This world has circle, so it's spin, things come back to you in a life. When you tell me about drop off a heart, I mean a jockey, I drop off a heart for a million times.
Yeah, I used to be a jockey.
Up to now, I still got licks. I still got hurts. I still got pain after riding hard. And if you know a minister, you're going to take one surgery. When you take time off, go take your surgery after recover, you get back.
Exactly.
So when you resign, I resign. I don't take no time off. But when the leader of our country, you take like fool. As the man that time off, the man again. When you know the man resign, you know the circumstances, you know if then people come out, Nuri, as painful as it might be and tell the truth, it's much easier for them. Because when you lie, you have to continue to lie. You have to always make up a lie. Make up a lie because you don't lie. But when you tell the truth, you are given all you got. You don't got nothing else to tell you. I tell you the truth. But this already this Prime Minister, he continue to lie to this country. And he continue after the make-up lies as they go along. And this is the way I hurt all of them. You see, we Belizean people, we're not stupid enough. We're not stupid, and that's the way they take care of us. Stupid, okay, what we do, we vote for where we family are, we make it good. All we family member in our power. They're so stupid that people get their early money and they vote for it. That's how they take we. But something greater is out there. Greater is out there. Or force when they don't understand that they're out there. That's the way they catch me. When you think to the Gambino, are you the El Chapo or the Nat and the Guane kind of way there? People, they all hear that you are bring you down. And then they get in some serious situation. I'm a street man, I know about street. I stay up on the street. When you get in, you can't get out. And when you are used to we money now to protect themselves, because they don't know. They budget 8.5 million to protect themselves up now. So you see all kind of protection. But this, that's the way with forces, the security force, not to put themselves at risk, so no got family to go home to. That them brother put themselves in a their mess. Yes, done a job, but no have to think. Or no have a family to go home to. And they tell you, because their brother get tied up in a serious thing, anyway. Serious thing, after what? Do they get one nice salary? You know, they get all kind of perks. Just live within your means. That's all you have to do as an elected official. But all these fellas say that more and more and more and to hell with the people. And that is where they cause all of this problem. Watch me. I don't have nothing. I don't have nothing where I have my life, I have my name, I have my family, but I still happy. Because I got clear conscience, I'm free on the inside. And that's what them brother no got. Their conscience not clear, their mind not free. You can't deal with all kind of illegal activity to get rich for what? To show who? You can't take none of that with you. When you pass on all that left, and sometimes people come behind you and just waste it. Because you take from the people and it shall be taken away from you. Have a great day, brother Nuri.
All right, my brother. Thank you very much. Very scriptural this morning. We'll take our next break at 2805848. When you come back, we keep the phone lines open. Let's take the break.
I encourage you to take good care of your device. Cherish them because they have great value, not just in dollars, but in what they represent: opportunity, trust, investment in your future. Treat them responsibly and make the most of every chance they bring to help you grow and succeed in life.
Use these Chromebooks. They're a tool, and this tool can get you around the world very fast. Please utilize it so that in the next 10 years, in the next 15 years, right from here, right from amongst you guys, we will have the next Minister of Rural Transformation and the next Minister of Education right here from Toledo again.
As we hand over these digital devices here in Toledo, we reaffirm our belief that education is not just a government priority. It is a national mission. Together through Plan Belize and programs such as Future Skills for the Future, we are shaping a Belize that is better prepared, more connected, and more empowered than ever before.
At Atlantic Bank, we stand as more than just a financial institution. We are your partners in progress, dedicated to fostering your success by providing tailored solutions to micro, small, and medium enterprises. Your successes are our triumphs, and every success story deserves to be celebrated. We pledge to stand by you every step of the way. Today, we celebrate the values that define you with your unwavering dedication, steadfast commitment, boundless innovation, resolute work ethic, and unyielding ambition. We will navigate challenges, seize opportunities, and continue building the future together.
Nando's Wholesale is your market leader in Belize's wholesale industry when it comes to high-quality products at the most reasonable and competitive prices. With over 40 years in the wholesale business, Nando's Wholesale embraces the partnership of the hotel industry in Belize by providing world-renowned brands in wines, seasonings, condiments, and cleaners in industrial sizes, as well as small and large kitchen appliances and equipment. Nando's also takes pride in providing one of the quietest and most durable air conditioning systems in Belize with technical support and spare parts. Nando's Wholesale. Professional, reliable, effective, and prompt. Nando's Wholesale always delivers. Visit us at www.nandos.bz or send an email to nandos@nandos.bz. Or, even better yet, give us a call today at 222-500 or 280-8080 to speak to one of our sales representatives today.
It's here. The biggest sale of the year at Builders Hardware from October 15th to December 31st. Find your happy place with 10% off appliances, 20% off paint, and a whopping 25% off paint supplies like fans, AC, and tiles. Plus, enjoy 30 to 50% off selective items. That's not all. From center gravel to blocks and roofing, we got everything you need from construction start to finish. Builders Hardware in Belmopan. This is your happy place.
Infrastructure that impacts lives, provides opportunities, and enables the growth of communities and country. That has been the constant mission of the MIDH. The upgrading of the Guinea Grass Road has forged a vital link between the vibrant and productive communities of Shipyard, Guinea Grass, and the rest of Belize, which allows the smooth movement of goods and services. The transformation provided by meaningful infrastructure is very real.
We had really been struggling to transport these hoses on these roads, right? Since we have all the holes on the roads and stuff like that. We do not have that issue anymore, right? So now when we are delivering our hose, it comes to its location in a 100% complete product, right?
Before this highway came into place, this Tower Hill to Guinea Grass highway, there was a lot of bad things going on in terms of the road. It was bad. Potholes when it used to rain. People used to take a long time to come out and come into the village. And even teachers who are teaching here who have to commute find it very difficult to do their traveling every day.
Una gran diferencia, gran diferencia. En el tiempo que estaba la carretera, que no estaba pavimentada, era demasiado polvo, demasiado. Y era como más despacio. Andabas como más lento porque pues no podías ir rápido. Pero ahorita es un gran beneficio, la mera verdad es. Yo creo que es lo mejor que el gobierno ha hecho. Yo estoy muy feliz, muy alegre con ello.
Well, now with this highway, now we have a lot of people, traversing the village. And our people in our village who have a small business like fast food, they're benefiting from that, no? Because people stop there in the morning, have their breakfast, and they go and continue their business.
Have business been increasing? Definitely. Yeah, we have realized when it comes to our customers, right? So we do not have the problems anymore that customer would say if they would call in, okay, where are you located, right? And I would say we're located entrance of Shipyard. And then they would say, okay, we have to travel the bad road or whatever. So that's not a question anymore.
In the past, I believe these students used to struggle, meaning going on the bus or traveling on pickup, and it took long, they reached late to their classes. But right now, the transportation is accessible and the highway is accessible. So from Guinea Grass to their destination, to Orange Rock, to the high schools in Orange Rock, it takes less time. Right now, I believe teachers, people smile because it only takes minutes to reach from Guinea Grass to Tower Hill.
This is WUB, Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes. Our number here, 2805848, 2805848. You know, politics is, if you've been watching politics in our country from the very beginning of our independence, 44 years ago, you could see it's a yin-yang kind of situation when it comes to politicians. Certainly they hate to tell you that they are alike, but in many ways they are alike. Their style is different, but their basic agenda is the same. And so what we're discussing now with this cabinet reshuffle was done during Dean's time likewise. Welcome, caller. Welcome, caller.
Morning.
Yeah, morning.
Yeah, the conversation that you guys are having this morning, I just want to give a little input on it.
Sure.
Okay, so we have two political parties in Belize, mainly, that's going to be running this country for, I think, from now until their kingdom come. Because Belizean people, as a people, we are mainly one track. I would say Belizean people, including myself. So, because it's all of us. We leave things to let it happen, and that is the reason why we are where we are. Most Belizeans will find time to make fun and jokes of certain stuff, but they don't take stuff seriously, and the politicians, they believe now that they don't work for the people. And the Belizean people don't really know their laws and stuff like that, and that is the reason why we are where we are. See, the thing is, both governments do the same thing, just in different fashion and different timing. For example, the past deputy prime minister, we don't like to call names, but we know who that was, had to step down for similar reasons as this guy who stepped down from the PUP. So the two parties do the same thing when they're not in government, and when they're in government, they do the same thing. When they're not in government, they bash the other party to get in. Belizean people fall for it, and then whenever they get in, they do the same corruption and all the craziness, and then Belizean people forget. One of our things is that as a people, we tend to forget, we tend to get relaxed very quickly. Reason being is because most Belizeans are just in survival mode. We just survive. If you check the cost of living, everything is expensive. People spend more than they make. It might sound stupid, but that is the sad reality. Because if you check a normal government worker or public officer, whatever you may call it, the most they make is about roughly $500 or $600. When you have house rent, when you have internet, when you have food, all utilities to pay, how can that sustain you? So you're in survival mode. But Belizeans, we lay back and we take everything that happens to us, and then it just gets swept under the rug. When the next election come up, we will try the other party again, and they will come and do more. Because they have to try to cover up whatever happened, and then they make the laws so that they would never go to jail.
So tell me something.
Yes, sir.
You sound as though you say like the forever and ever we and they are the same thing. So
why I say that is because no common sense.
Yeah,
when
but I don't.
When it comes to elections, Belizeans won't give a new party a chance. Reason, let me tell you why.
Why?
The first question Belizeans would ask: where will they get money from to give us? Because Belizeans like free things.
But my brother, I hear you, and I really, a lot of things we have to say is very true. I don't want to try argue against that because there's evidence to support what you say. But why they ask you is how we are broke out of that, or are you saying that your children and grandchildren will come along and they will be in
we
exactly
can break out of it.
Well, then let's deal with that.
We, the family, like what I do, I train my kids to become, like I tell my kids, be an entrepreneur. That is one of the things that you don't learn in school. In school, they poison your mind from the start.
Yeah.
I'm not saying education is not needed, but they poison your mind to become like a slave mentality from the jump.
Yeah.
So everything, even in the home, some of the people, they all they hear is PUP. Oh, my party. Or UDP, that's my party. No, they not decide how we want to change it. Or how you are training your kids to change it. And then when people speak out, they have this tendency to shut them down. For example, we have had, make a correct statement, we have had countless people who were out in the fields making noise, but what they did, they quiet them. I could name a number of them who got jobs in the government sector because why? They were making noise and they were bringing out stuff that shouldn't be brought out.
But not all of them, not everybody.
That's what I said. Most of them.
Yeah, but you know, I hear what you say. I'm familiar with your voice. I know your argument. I can't argue with you because a lot of what you're saying is true. The way they say is that if we continue to repeat that nothing will change, then you are already predicting that nothing will change.
Yeah, the reason I think, like I said, the reason I say that because we need to train our kids. We need to train them from the jump.
Yeah,
that we need a change.
Yeah, but
then the society that we live in, they control. For example, make us show you how they control.
Okay.
They control everything. We came out of COVID. Before COVID and after COVID, we have always closed down this country 9 o'clock, right or wrong? What time does the shop close?
9.
Our store closed 9. So we have always been on a curfew, right or wrong?
Well, we've been on a...
If you open, and another thing, if you open the stores or if you open businesses after 9 o'clock and you give them a better license to open furthermore, then what you have? You have a shift system so people make more money and they don't have to depend on the government. But by keeping the stores closed at 9 o'clock, you can only make limited money.
All right.
Same thing with the banks.
Yeah.
Who closed? The banks closed Friday. After Friday, you cannot do any business with the bank. Our country is in a direction that we will, sorry to say, we will stay if we don't break the trend. The government don't want to open shops later or stores or whatever it may be, business later, is because if you make more money, then you don't have to depend on the government. And by opening places later on, you have a shift system whereby you make more money for yourself. And that is why other countries surrounding us are better when it comes to the infrastructure and everything, because everything works late.
Yeah.
You go to Salvador, you go to Mexico, you could find a drugstore open way in the morning. You could find a place to eat way in the morning. The only thing is open in Belize is things surprising you. Clubs, nightclubs.
All right. Well, listen, let me say, and you got a very, very strong position on these things. But let me tell you this. Everything is based on the regulations and whether we are following through on our regulation. You talk about stores are supposed to close at a certain time. That means there's a regulation there. If it's not being done...
Not to cut you short, sir, not to cut you short, but that is what I said earlier.
But that's
if they would not change if they would change the law not to suit what they do, then we would have a better place. The money will flow better.
Yeah.
Not only tourism, and again tourism. That is another stuff that only the big companies gain. Look, I don't want to bash tourism minister, me and him about it, but who have control and know what tourism is bringing in Belize? He spend more than the Prime Minister. It's crazy. We don't have no control over what they happen in a free country because Belizean people, other than myself, don't pay attention to every single detail.
So only you then?
I know that's not only me, but the reason why I pay attention to it is because I know how it is. to live better. I want to live better. I want my kids to live better. But then, how? And a lot of Belizeans, sorry again to say, and it's not just my Belizean people, but we lot of them not travel, so they not really see what it is for other things happen. We have a lot of ways to get better, I believe.
Lot of ways.
Nobody not stand up and try and make we get together and fix it. We unions there, we fight, and then when they do, they come shed to up with a little bit of money. But what happened? They give it one hand and take it back in the next because look for the raise the other day. When you done and you don't deal with taxes, what happened then? That's just like you don't get a raise.
All right, listen to me before you go.
Yes, sir.
You're a very intelligent person. Like I say, this is not the first time you call you call when Mo's there on. You're a very intelligent person. But let me tell you this when you argue.
Yes, sir.
Not put yourself in our situation where you close all the doors for change. This wrong, that wrong. Then when that one come in, they want to do the same. Then well, one day and believe people and we are like this and so on. You have to close all the doors for change. So please, when you criticize 10 things, but leave at least one next thing for say. And the way to solve that, my 2 cents is that we should do so. But never close every single door because we can get locked up in our room and stay there.
Okay, I feel up on that.
All right,
I want to with one last thing.
Sure.
People right now celebrating that the minister stepped down and all of this happened. But the minister stepped down, yes. But is he set for life? Then when people have to ask, when the people step down and do certain things like that, because they don't set up themselves. They don't set up themselves. They man may have so much acres of farmland.
Yeah, but besides that, when them people get in one position like that, they want legacy and one reputation that they have to deal with. And
yeah,
if
but you think they don't care? If they care,
how
they
you
don't
know?
do
But
it.
how you know they don't care? How you know
They don't care? Obviously, they don't care how long they do it. They may think they know get catch. They may think you know happen.
No. You mix up two things. I say, when you interested, take you for example, if you there in a certain company or you there in a certain job or whatever the case might be, and you have to resign, and people know why you resign, that's your legacy. No matter if you go to our next company there and say, oh, you see Nuri there? He may resign because he may do this and that. You don't want one stain, one stink upon you. So I don't care how wealthy any other man might be, if they're in a position of having to resign in our cloud, that don't stink by your name. So I don't care if you're a millionaire, you can't rest easy unless you're a psychopath and you do everything you do and you don't care whether the result of it. And I don't think anybody is like that level. So even the shifts that's going on inside of that, the cabinet shift, or reshuffle they call it, every move that every one of those ministers have been looked at as a kind of a either up or a down. Wabrell Ferguson, when youth and transportation, etc., was taken away from him and he was made a minister of state, that looked as though, boy, he can get slapped, he can get pulled down. That's like for his reputation. Now he is moved out of minister of state back into a substantive ministerial position, which looked like he went up. So if you know, Mr. Price me said something long ago, he said, like, if you can't handle the heat and the pressure when they're in a leadership, then get out. Because once you're in there, all kind of thing want to throw upon you. You remember how they used to throw things upon Dean Barrow? You remember how they used to throw things upon Saeed Musa? You know, corrupt here, Ralph, and etc., etc. So once you're in a position there, you can't be thin-skinned. And you can't worry, but you will be concerned that in the end, what will history say about me while I was in government? Boy, then kick you out of government because you make corrupt and so. That's your reputation, man. You don't want to do that. Anyway, this is a good call.
I just want to let you guys with one thing.
Yes, sir.
Belizean people want to really really, really, really need to stop this craziness and make we unite and make we stand up for all our rights, because a lot of people don't know their rights too.
That's a
lot
problem.
of people don't know the government work for we.
Yeah.
The government works for us. But now, and one more thing, I had watched from the past couple elections that now they stop saying UDP or PUP. They say the Dean-Barrow administration or the Briseno administration. That sounds to me like they set up for something. For example, they set up for a presidency or something like that.
Well, you
Now
don't know.
the only Ali talking make it start, and then after that they jump on it, and they see Belizeans now do nothing, and then they jump on it.
Well, you have to pay attention, man. I'll tell you one little thing before you go. I've been monitoring the Grenada elections. And one of the interesting things came out yesterday on one of their broadcasts is that out of the two-party system in Grenada, a new party has advanced, right, to say we are the alternative, which means that this idea of a third party, as difficult as it may be within our Caribbean societies, see, the attempt to introduce an alternative to the two existing parties, because believe me, the criticism where we put on PUP and UDP is the same thing most of the Caribbean people are putting on their two-party system. They're saying, man, we're independent for this length of time and we still there in the same situation. You mean unu ministers, unu all and unu and picnic they in a good situation and we there over the last 30 years to vote for you and we not see no real substantial changes? So in the Grenada election that is coming up, a new party has advanced itself to say we are do different than what anyone they do. And there's like an uphill battle for them because people said, but that the same man when me there in the last party 2 decades ago, he advanced himself again. Or this one here, he not got no experience. So that the same circumstances of challenging new leadership that is affecting, even if we decide to do it here, but it's the same thing affecting us in this process. We the tribe broke out of this Westminster system, which gives complete control over whoever the cabinet is, and we're always upset that we not get for we peace, and maybe for some reason that they're prejudiced against me personally or against my group personally or about my family personally. So it's a very similar situation going on within the Caribbean region. And I suggest you and others kind of get the feel so that we don't think that what they happen that believes that only believes this they happen. It's happening within this Caribbean region, very, very similar to our situation here. But that one good call, and I want you to know a lot of the points that you were making are very good, substantial point, but just not lock ourselves out of a possibility that we could get out of this. No, boy, we bad here, we bad here, we bad here, we bad here, and like we gone. We're not gone. We're not gone. And the way you to tell me that you want to train your children, that is a part of the hope, is that we train our children to be critical thinkers and not to swallow everything and to be not afraid to ask questions of power. Because that's we follow the same colonial thing, boy, when we do white man talk, we know question. Now we put our own leaders in that same position of the white man, and we act the same way. Boy, this man now become from Billy, he become Minister Billy. So therefore, we have to change how we relate to him, as though becoming a minister make him different than when he was just an ordinary citizen trying to get our vote. So all of that one revolutionary way to think, but it takes time for us to develop that kind of contract in our people. And I'll tell you one thing about what you said, or the past caller said. Not everybody out there get bought out. And I want to use my sister Yaya, even though she and I don't always see eye to eye. I admire the tenacity, the forwardness, the courage, the force of nature that I see in her character. And it's not only her. There are others that are unsung, but she's in the front. And I don't think you could buy out Yaya. I don't think you could silence Yaya. I don't think you could take she as one radical or take she as one person where they try and make change and put some money or give her one position and then she go quiet. No. So don't assume that we are lost. That is the worst thing to introduce into our societies. That, boy, I don't think we could get out of this. Hell no, we can get out of this because everything starts with how we think. And if we think different, we'll act different. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. We'll take our last break. Hold on. We'll get another call here. Welcome, caller.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, man. You're on the air, sir.
Good morning, Brother Nuri. How are you?
Oh, I'm good, sir.
Good. This is Belize Lenny.
Oh, this is Lenny, man.
Yes.
Boy.
Long time.
Been a while, bro.
I really this morning, I like if you will give me an opportunity to say something to my Belize.
All right.
Yesterday, the 19th, this year is the best because what I have praying for and asking all the time, the children, and this 19th, as you noticed, this celebration bring the children them up to what we used to do in the past. It's just a Punta Rock liquor drink party. But the contest and all these things. Culture is the deepest and strongest thing. I am a Ashanti. I know where my ancestors come from to Belize. We only come to 2 countries in the Western Hemisphere, Belize and Trinidad. We are missing many, many things. Now what I would like, I'm here over and over, we have to kill this politics. That's why I move out of here at Nuri, because the politics is killing the country. Right now, what's happening? IMF approve of what this government does to Belize and move it from where it's at. When, and this is for all you, all my ex-teachers, you know, my brother. I teach high school. You are, where is your union dues? Before you get your check, the union getting money. When this government change, this government had think in their head that everything was normal, that they promised teachers and the civil servant, man, I won't get them money for you the last government do. If you vote for me, I will take care of that. Now, after when they get in and doing their best to get that money for them, they turn around and trying to destroy as they've been doing to this country. When we get independence, as many people know, 1984, the Lord tell me to get my children out here that they could get a better education. Without children, there is no nation. No nation is lone adults. You have to have, this is why God had created that way. Reperish, subdue, and multiply.
All right, okay.
The earth. That's what God put us.
Okay.
But my Belizean people, how could UDP right now, if you put them in today, do anything for you when they don't have nothing? Like the young man say after a party, they now got no money. UDP now have no money either. The money, what the people money they spend, they take for themselves. They build what they want. Where is the money? Before any one of them stay in my face, tell me where my Jews is.
Yeah.
For 15 years you run this country, and at the end of it, not one penny in the people's bank, and you won't turn around and tell me about corruption and evil and this and that with the other one to cover your nastiness. Give the people their money. You know, like in the United States, they would have been get locked up, you know. You have ways and means committee will take over these government jobs there. Where the people money? You have get so much money for election, and we not have seen no proof of that. Where the money?
Yeah, but Lenny, I don't want you use United States, especially the current event. No use them as no example for anybody follow, because believe me, that no example. Worldwide, everybody is looking at America as one dysfunctional governmental process. So no use them as one example. Try find our next example.
In what way would you say that?
Excuse me?
In what way would you say that?
In what way would I say that the American system is not working properly?
Now,
was that
you know what's happening?
No, I just ask you, is that the question that you would ask me about the American system and what is wrong with it? What part of it that you want me to start? Where would you want me to start? Well, let's go just briefly, and I have to go off because we got to go into our next break. But let's look at the ridiculousness of their shutdown. And a shutdown, as you know, because I think you live there, means that everything gets jammed during that period. No kind of pay for any federal workers, no kind of system of helping people on Medicaid.
But what caused the shutdown?
I don't want to get into the politics, but the point I'm saying to you, my brother, is that the justification for putting their government on hold, and when you start reading between the lines of really what occurred over there, you begin to see that that is a dysfunctional process that they're involved in with opportunities that could be solved very easily. I don't want to go into Johnson, the Speaker of the House, and his blocking areas which he knows was beneficial to the people, but because of the politics of it, he would block it from taking place. No, you're getting a wrong time for call for getting an argument like this, my brother.
No, we're not going to argue. Just edification. Education.
I'm not going to prolong the conversation on that.
But just after this, I agree because other people want to get it.
Yeah.
Now the shutdown.
But I need you to.
Because of the
Lenny. I need you to respect us, because I did tell you. You've been talking over 5 minutes. I've got to go to the break, but you're insisting. I don't want.
Because the message not go across. Because
your message didn't start with the Americans. And when I tell you no use the American as an example, you switch now to start one new conversation. You called to say what you wanted to say, and I gave you the opportunity to do it. No, you're ending up arguing with me, man. What you doing? You know, Carl Goodwill, I know you're calling.
I don't argue. Only foolish man argue.
All right. My brother, I want to say to you that if you prolong me like this, then I'll have to cut you off. And I don't really want to do that. But everybody hears me trying to reason with you that I'm not going into. I was just saying, don't use America's model as the model that we down here should be using. Make me find we one way to deal with our model, because that system, from my vantage point, is no model to follow. It's a dysfunctional model, particularly under this particular president. I'll leave it at that. We'll take our final break and we'll come back.
At Atlantic Bank, we stand as more than just a financial institution. We are your partners in progress, dedicated to fostering your success by providing tailored solutions to micro, small, and medium enterprises. Your successes are our triumphs, and every success story deserves to be celebrated. We pledge to stand by you every step of the way. Today, we celebrate the values that define you with your unwavering dedication, steadfast commitment, boundless innovation, resolute work ethic, and unyielding ambition. We will navigate challenges, seize opportunities, and continue building the future together.
Get ready, Belize. The deals are drumming louder than ever at Benny's. On November 18th, for one day only, Benny's is turning up the savings with the Drumming Deals one-day sale event. Find amazing discounts on selected items such as paints, fans, lights, faucets, tiles, and so much more. Plus, get B-Bucks with every purchase. Remember, B-Bucks is free money. So don't miss out. Visit any Benny's location countrywide on Tuesday, November 18th. Drum up some savings this massive season with the Drumming Deals one-day sale event only at Benny's. Quality and savings.
Enhanced service and faster sickness benefit claim processing are at your fingertips with SSB's healthcare feature, accessible via the My Social Security self-service portal. Your convenience during illness is key. Now your doctor can certify your period of illness, and your employer can confirm your employment details digitally, eliminating the need to visit our office. But wait, it gets better. You can also review the medical certificate provided by your doctor in your My Social Security account, along with real-time processing updates, keeping you informed. To ensure a smooth process, always review your electronic medical certificate before you hit submit. Upon submission, your employer is notified via email of your claim submitted to SSB and must respond within 48 hours for your claim to be automatically processed. For more information, check out our guides on our website and YouTube pages. Social Security at your fingertips.
Driving around, particularly during this holiday season, can be quite an experience. Families are out shopping and the streets are buzzing with excitement. It reminds me that this season is all about connections, and it starts with how we treat each other, even on the road. When I'm behind the wheel, I always remind myself that being on the road is more than just following the rules. It's about looking out for each other and making sure we all get home safely to our families. This season, let's continue to be alert and be kind on the road. Be courteous, give way, and stay safe. A message from BEL.
Welcome back. You just have enough time for us to do our closure today. A very interesting show. Always the premier conversation every morning here in Belize City. Belize, emanating from Belize City, but in the country of Belize. And clearly, we have a very strong listenership in the diaspora. So our show has come to an end today. I think I want to just mention one thing that came out of the many inputs very valuable inputs that we had today, and that is about leadership and this idea of not speaking clearly to the truth. It's a temptation to say what is politically necessary for you to sometimes end up covering up something that is nefarious, something that is nasty, something that you don't want to deal with. And so you do a spin. And with that spin, and it's not a Belize spin, it's a leadership spin. It happens all the time. Trump is famous for it. But when you do these spins in this day and time, it's not like in days gone past when it will take a long time to uncover the truth, if it is ever uncovered, so that sometimes we don't learn what a particular leader did until we read in history, and it brings a completely different response. But by that time, he's done gone, he's dead. But in this day and time, the truth becomes revealed very easily, because there's so many angles of which whatever statements leadership make is being evaluated, scrutinized, evaluated. Nowadays they call it fact check, fake news. All of that is now our vocabulary. And so it's very important that people in leadership position take a position of going hard on whatever is true and take the fallout than cover up. Because with a cover up, it will eventually come to light. And you'll be more embarrassed, and you'll be more taken, you will not be believed. And so I'm not talking from no position of naivete. I'm simply saying that there are some golden rules that we should not forget, especially when we're in a leadership position. And that it is better to speak the truth and take the fallout and take the insult for a mistake that might have been made or a lie that might have come to light, than to try to cover and cover and cover, and then eventually it will blow up anyway. My 3 cents on that particular matter. I want to thank Larry Guerrero downstairs in simulcast. Upstairs we had Miss Milad as our MCO this morning, and of course our brother, our respected and honored brother, Cliff Lewis, who is always there. Belizeans, stand strong and stand firm and do the right thing. For now, we're gone.
Wake up, Belize, wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize, wake up, Belize. Another day is here. Wake up, Belize, we gotta keep moving, na 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 na. Wake up, Belize, everybody gotta put the time in. Wake up, Belize, voice of opinion and place your calling, baby. Be yourself, see yourself, this is the show my people. Belize our hopes up to needless reason. Nobody feel left out, it's the vibe we dealing. Let's find a solution, yeah.